In this episode, we cross from Cameroon to the DRC, where we feel things go from better to worse. But first...
And where are we?
Congo. Yeah, we're in Congo. I don't know where the hell we are. I would be lying to you if I knew. I think we're about 150 kilometers from DRC, which is just pure dirt road and shit dirt road as well. And every bump we go over, it just creates this freaking misfire, and then we can only go 20 k's an hour. And we drive through freaking villages. And we've never had issues before, and in these villages in Congo, everybody's pissed out of their minds and drinking palm wine, or I don't know what the hell they're drinking. But they're highly aggressive, and we had a bunch of them just like blocking the road, and then you drove right through, and then the guys just started hitting the Land Rover, so it's not been fun. And we're now where we are, and we got a guy that's hitchhiking with us.
A Japanese guy.
Yeah, so...
At least he's not worried about us.
But, you know, it's add responsibility of someone. So.
And Jessica's got malaria again?
I am feeling like a really shit mother. So I loved it, but we need to get out of this.
After several days on the road from Banyo, we eventually rolled into Yaounde, the capital of Cameroon. We decided to stay at a local orphanage run by a Polish priest. The orphanage houses up to 40 children at a time who lost their parents due to AIDS, civil wars, or various other hardships.
What are you doing, Louisa?
We're fixing it, eh? This side as well, alright. Yeah, this side is there we go.
Their ages range from a few months to teens. The kids attend the local school and hold mass every Sunday.
We had to wait for our replacement rear half shafts and had some time while Keeling was recovering after contracting malaria. We made a few more overland as well in camp. This biker rode his Harley from Morocco to South Africa, where he unfortunately hit a cow which caused him to spend an extensive amount of time in hospital. We do hope he's back on his bike and riding again. The German family that we convoyed with were on their way to the DRC, and we made our way to Gabon, where we stayed the night at the border office.
As you enter Gabon, you immediately notice the cultural differences between the Cameroonians and the Gabonese.
The roads are better maintained, and they have several drive-by police checkpoints in and out of towns.
Bonjour, ça va? Bonjour.
Ça va.
Good, merci.
Slowly.
How long is that thing on?
I always come at them really slow.
Right, brother. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Ça va?
Ça va?
J'allais
Itam.
Pizza.
à Bidam.
Immigration.
Bidam, après, j'allais à Libreville.
Yeah. Libreville.
Bon, on vous a fait prendre le passement là-bas, non?
Non français, South Africa.
Bah, ça va, c'est bien écrit.
The palais, the fish.
The roads in Gabon are great, especially after Nigeria and Cameroon.
You can't do that. I'll tell you to go more on my side if you can. No, alright, go. You can go a bit more. Okay, straighten out. Okay, go. Go. You
Why
can...
doesn't he just move the freaking car?
Alright.
I moved the other car out the way.
Me too.
And then he shouts, "What are you doing? Don't touch my cars!" Yeah, we moved cars. We shot him with the car. And the guy shot him.
And took these photos as Jessica and I were just too exhausted to get out.
So how's it to this guy?
How's it going?
You got a car? Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
Hello.
Where are you from? South Africa. Yeah. Come back. Bonjour.
Yeah, long way around. True.
Where you alive? Morocco?
Um,
Okay, quick story. We shipped from South Africa to Uruguay 7 years ago. And then we've been on the road ever since, and now we're heading back.
Yeah.
Are you from Germany? Switzerland? Ah, beautiful. We love Switzerland.
7 months in the way.
Oh yeah?
I go via Israel, Cape Town, Ethiopia, down to South Africa.
Oh, right, okay.
We met a Swiss biker and a Canadian overlander and a South African registered Land Rover travelling with his German Shepherd. They were quite adamant that the road south was great. It was not. They told us a tall tale.
As mentioned, the roads in Gabon are great, and we ran into 5 roadside crews within a 15-minute drive. If the roads are not maintained, the jungle will reclaim it. There were many of these tree canopies lined up alongside the road. It was a gorgeous drive.
We were in southern Gabon. We were in Cameroon in Yaounde for a long time, but it was good. We needed to get a lot of work done, and we needed to get Jessica over malaria, and then Keelan had malaria, and we just needed to recover after Nigeria, I suppose. I also had a couple of little things I need to do with the Landy. She wasn't running right after all those horrible roads, and the absolutely pathetic, disgusting, ridiculously useless Nigerian oil from Total, which is cheap, but there was a reason for that. It was crap. So I cleaned that out, worked on the gearbox, had to change some wheel bearings and stuff like that. So got the Landy ready for the drive to Angola. Cameroon is awesome, great roads, lovely people, except for women who serve food or work in supermarkets. They're not so very friendly. I don't know what it is with Cameroonian women, but not with me, with Louisa. Anyway, then Gabon, excellent roads. Just the most gorgeous jungle and forest. People up in the north of Gabon, beautiful houses, green lawns, cut lawns. It's really quite, I think, one of my favorite countries so far. But it is pretty depressing. There's a lot of logging trucks. We saw one yesterday with a tree on the back which had a diameter, it must have been about 2 meters across. This tree, I mean, that thing was ancient, and now it's going to go and become someone's chair. What else? So kind of just moving it across Gabon. We'll be crossing into Congo probably this afternoon. Congo for a couple of days, then Angola, Cabinda, because there's a little enclave of Angola in the DRC, then in Congo. Then we're into the Democratic Republic of Congo, and then into Angola proper. And that should take us, I think by Thursday or Friday next week we'll be in Angola. But yeah, if you ever get the chance to come to Gabon, I encourage you to do it. Libreville, I don't know, we didn't go there. I hear it's a bit of a shithole. But what a beautiful country, beautiful people.
As we arrived at the border, we realized that Jessica had yet again contracted malaria and an engine fault was rearing its ugly head.
What you doing, Louisa?
Trying to fix my balls up. Hopefully it's not.
Actually, I would like it if that's the problem.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't mind it either. I'd definitely take the responsibility for it with no problems. It is the CPS unit that, well, it's the wiring to it that seems to have once again frayed, and I don't think there's a good connection going through, so I've just got to reconnect it and see if it fixes the problem.
When was the last time you fixed it?
Turkey, and we had the same bloody symptoms as what we have now. So I'm hoping and praying it's just this.
And where are we?
Congo. Yeah, we're in Congo. I don't know where the hell we are. I would be lying to you if I knew. I think we're about 150 kilometers from DRC, which is just pure dirt road and shit dirt road as well. And every bump we go over, it just creates this freaking misfire, and then we can only go 20 k's an hour. And we drive through freaking villages, and we've never had issues before. And in these villages in Congo, everybody's pissed out of their minds and drinking palm wine, or I don't know what the hell they're drinking. But they're highly aggressive, and we had a bunch of them just like blocking the road, and then you drove right through, and then the guys just started hitting the Land Rover, so it's not been fun. And we're now where we are, and we got a guy that's hitchhiking with us.
A Japanese guy.
Yeah, so...
At least he's not worried about us.
But, it's add responsibility of someone.
And Jessica's got malaria again?
I am feeling like a really shit mother, so I loved it, but we need to get out of this. Malaria, yeah. Bullshit.
Well, wish us luck, people. You can't see him, the Japanese guy's over there, and Keelan's made a fire.
Because we have no gas left.
Because the gas is finished.
Oh,
jeez.
the list is long. The list is long.
It's been a long day.
Shame, yeah. Anyway.
Keelan?
What?
Are you alright there?
Yeah. Just let me pee in peace. I did not need that experience. Oh.
Once we arrived at the DRC border with Cabinda, an enclave of Angola, we had to convince the DRC officials that our transit visa issued in Benin for the DRC was in fact not fake.
We also had to get a letter of permission from the South African consulate in Kinshasa in order to cross the border. People were being turned back, and we realized that if we didn't get this letter, we would have to backtrack or alternatively ship around Cabinda to mainland Angola, a very expensive exercise. After spending the evening at the border, we were granted permission to enter the following day. We all let out a sigh of relief to take on the endless dusty gravel roads of the DRC. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell for post notifications.